Hello Norrathians, this is Vass, and I am in the Six Flags over Norrath build. The server was down for an update patch, or update to the patch, so it is back up. I had finished off the Vine Rider for Kelethin in the last episode. So that one's complete. Before I jump into working in the Freeport section, I wanted to get some signage going on. I did change out, because originally I had the bookcases, weathered bookcases that were here, and one was on each side. The books were facing into each other, so all you saw was the back of the bookcases on the inside and on the out. Managed to save 20 items by switching those to these building blocks, which are the Tinker Gold dividers. So I actually need to move the clean bedrolls. That's what they're called. I need to move these closer to the wall because these are thinner than the bookcases were. I'm just going to move those closer to the wall. I think I might run into a problem with this one with the house actor, but let's see. Yep, that works. So just some little fine tweaking to do. And then I crafted some signs because the rides and shops, most of them do not have signs. So that's one reason why I wanted to take the bookcases out and get the item count back. And this should be the last one I need to do. I'm back at the door. There we go. Okay, so let's use this one here to pull out from, and then we will rotate it around. And pull out from there. Wrong direction. Thank you. And we'll get that where we want it, about where we want it. And we will rotate it again. And do the same thing. Because I want to have my sign right over here. Let's see. Do I have a column? And there we go, the fancy fulginate, which is in house vault, bag 1, slot 1. That will work for me. Let's see, just a little bigger. There we go. Oh yeah, one more detail. Okay, so this might be a bit hard to see. So maybe I should shrink this down a bit. There we go. That way you can hover over and get the message. Okay. Oops. I don't want that. Cancel. Sign name. Actually, I do believe it is Gravitron. It's a Gravitron. There we go. So that sign's done. Let's see. The circus is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not really concerned with that one. Do I want it? It seems a bit low there. Let's see, do I want it on this side or do I want it on this side? Or coming out from the middle? Yeah, I'd say this side. A little bigger, maybe. Might have to double check the spelling of that, but I think that's right. Hat shop has a sign that says hat, so we're good there. Don't know if I need one for the balloon stall. Need one for the aqueducts, but I don't think I have another Kino sign on me. I do not. So I'll have to make another one of those. And then for this one, I thought I would use this. Okay. It looks a little off. Let's move it in place here. There we go, that's a little better. Maybe bigger. And I believe this is, I think I remember it being high sales. Okay, and this I needed a column. Let's see, column, column, column. I could have sworn I had a column of rosewood or red marble. Black marble. White marble. Black marble. Rosewood. A block of rosewood, that's all I have. Let's see. No, not redwood. Let's check if I stuck it in the broker. There we go. Temple ruins. River adventure. Okay, so that one's done. This one's done. Gravitron's done. Don't need one for the circus. I don't really think I need one for the popcorn stall. I mean, it's got the popcorn up there. A lot of the stalls don't really need them. Balloon stall. Hats has one. This one's got the sign already. Hmm. Do I have room for grill? Yep, okay, good. Okay, so those are done. Let's go over here. See, what do I have? Here we go, the flower wheel. And then this one. Honey mixer, and this one already has it. Call it them buttercups. Maybe I should get rid of the and do Kellethan. Kellethan honey mixer. Not examine. Kellethan. Kellethan. Vine Rider. Okay, so I've got Cupcake Sprinkles is this vendor's name. definitely going to have to come out and get straightened up. Okay, layout editor. There we go. See, it should be 180. And let's do 0.8. And let's move it out 0.1 to the east. Okay. Okay, so cupcakes, honey cream cupcakes. Okay, let's see if we can do copy the other one and then move it over. So I need to copy the smaller one to the larger one. Let's go ahead and move it out to the east a bit and rotate it 180. That way we can easily grab it and bring it over. Oh, it's gonna stick through. Oh, that can be fixed. That's not an issue. So we will get it right there. We will raise it up, move it over. It is gonna have to be smaller. So let's try that. Not rotate, we want to roll it up. Let's save it there, make sure it's straight because it looks a little angled, and then we'll shift it in the center. So 90. And let's move it 0.5 to the north. Too far. So let's go back 0.1 south. Almost. 1, 2, 3.01s. There we go. That's good. It's a little big still. 0.6. That didn't help much. Okay. 0.5. We'll have to go over some more and down and out. Down, west, and south. West, down, south. Okay, it's out far enough, it just needs to go to the south some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, not down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the south. There we go. Technically, this is Kino's. I like the term candy floss, but it's generally in Texas, where I live, it's called cotton candy. Cotton candy. And I think that is all my signs for now. So I still need... I've got all these done, except I need a sign for the face and wing painting. This one has a sign. And I don't think I need any signs for this stuff. I need a sign for the ice cream parlor. And finish up the house actor and stuff. And I kinda need a sign for the shop. And I need a sign for here. And a sign for this one. maybe I can use 2 signs. So that's 2, and then 3, and 4. So that's 4 signs that I need. And then the Gorwin loop needs 1. So that's 5 signs. The Kinos aqueducts. That's 6 signs. So 6 signs I need. And I have enough space for 6 items. Wow. So no signs for Freeport. Wow. Unless I can pull up 2 items from somewhere and have 2 signs for Freeport, or maybe I could just have one of the house actors welcoming people to that ride or something. That way you'll know what the name of the ride is. Okay, so this is my Freeport path, and I totally owe this to Azurite, because she thought these books could be used, and turned sideways and put in the ground like this. The spikes give it that ominous feel. The gold and the brownish copperish look and the grayish in there goes great with this stone. So it's like, for me anyway, it's perfect. So thank you, Azurite. Okay, so let's work on Freeport a bit. So I have got a save. Now I'm just gonna move these. Oh, that's the other thing. If I've got room, extra space for books, if I have extra space for books, I could always use books for the signs. Now that I've gotten a bunch of my books back, so let's move these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I need to move 9 of these books. That's 8 and 9. Get a sip of coffee. And sort these, largest at the top and meat in the middle. Just copying and pasting. And I totally do not remember my spacing. But it wouldn't be too hard to figure out. Let's see, that's fine. This one's 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9. Okay, so we're going north. So it looks like it's 2.3, basically 2.42, something like that. Let's do this. Okay, these two are close together. So 6.6195 minus 4.8395. So it's 1.78. So 1.78. So we'll do 1.78. All of these need to move to the north 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. Another strip, and they're all disappearing behind me. Tomorrow, if you watch this video, this is what I was talking about, how they disappear right there. And then they reappear, disappear, reappear. So annoying. So just slide it up. And then reload them to put them back down. And then that usually fixes it to where they're not disappearing, and they're not. Good. Okay. So this side looks like it would line up. If I put that right there. Yep, that is a good alignment. Okay, so let's pick you up, get a new safe, and move you guys once I get my save. And 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to copy 2. Let's wait for it to save. Okay, and all of those are at the top. That's good. fifth one, sixth one, and seventh. And all those 7, so 1, 2, no, back. Okay, I need to move these to the east, but I don't know the exact amount, so we'll do 2 to the east. That's close. So why don't I do this? Let's get a new save. Okay, so my east coordinate is this number. So we'll copy that, put it back, get a new save of these 7. Oh, not you. 1, 2. Okay, so paste my east coordinate here for all of these east. Oops. Save that and load it in. And there we go. Now they're in line. I really like that. It's cool, and the books have this red shine to it, mystic runes, red mystic runes, but on the ground it looks like they're kind of seeping blood or something. There's blood spilt on it from some park visitor that accidentally stepped on the spikes. Sorry about that. Okay, so I need to continue my path. So here's the plans. I am going to have a kitty right here. I am going to have a drop right here. I am going to have dodgems back here, as some people call them, or some people call them go-karts. Or not go-karts, bumper cars, sorry. And then over here, kind of angled over here, is going to be Freeport's restaurant. So Freeport's going to have a restaurant too, similar to Gorwin's restaurant, but not quite as fancy. And Freeport has one stall, which is the one you see here, which is the candied apples. Other than that, there's no other stalls or food that's going in here. I did manage to bring in the walls, so cut off that amount of the build because I just don't need it since I'm not putting Kelethin in over here. I don't need all that extra space. So, and Kelethin is, or not Kelethin, Norrath. Norrath has its path going here, and there will be a portal to my Norrath breakout house that I'll do, which is where Norrath is going to be. Mainly because of the fact that Norrath needs to be inside a cave. It needs to be in tunnels and cave and stuff like that, and dark, and I cannot do that here. This zone does not change. It's sunny all the time. So I can't do the builds that I need to build for Norrath in this house. I have to build them in another house. Plus, it's also a good excuse to use the item count and building block count that I would have used for that for the rest of the rides and stuff as I've done. So now, I think at this point I'm going to take a break, call it the end of the video, and then when I come back I will continue the pathing. I think I will get the pathing done first before I do any of the next rides. Mainly because I want to see if I can do the pathing and still have some books remaining. This isn't the max books that I can put down. Let's see. What books? What are these called? Tome of Order and Discord. Did I put down all of those? Let's see. I did. I put down all of those. So let's just use these to find out exactly how many books I can put in, because I might need to go get more of these. So we will just find out how many more books I can put in before it says you cannot place any more books. And then I will know. Because I ran into that problem before. Okay, so that's 6. I mean, I could load up the whole main file for the whole park that's got everything in it, and take that main file and go through and select just the books, create a group, and it will tell me how many books are in that group. That's one way of doing it. So far, that's 20 books. That's 26. And fit a lot more books in here than I thought. But then again, I was worried because of Kellethin, and Kellethin I had used building blocks for the pathing. So I didn't need any books over there, so that's taken care of. And then I got rid of the books that I was using for the planters and used an item. So I gained books there. I think it was like 20 books off the planters that I gained. And I took out the books that were over in Gorwin, both sides. So I gained those books back. Isn't there a way to tell? No, it doesn't tell you in here, but actually let's do this. I have 1194 items currently plus 1118 building blocks. So that's 2312. And in my max is 1200 and 1200. I don't get this. Oh wait, minus 3292. So I have 980 building blocks. Approximately 980 books approximately. So I can do 1,000 books. So I can put down 20 more apparently. Actually no, less than that. Or more than that. Oh, I'll just figure it out. At least this way I can physically look and see how many books I have. Oh, come on. That I can go replace for the other books. And if anyone on my stool needs any of these books, let me know, because as you can see, I've got at least 200 more of these books. So I got tired of going back and buying more of them. I mean, they're only like a copper or 30 silver or something like that. Oh, I think I've hit my limit. This house already contains maximum number of books allowed. I have hit my limit. Okay, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So there are I can get 60 more books in here. So if I go through these on this side and these on this side, I can always get 60 more. And that also means I can use some books for signs if I don't go through these. So I'll just leave these here for now and maybe leave like 2 rows of these for signs if I need to, for placeholders for signs. So anyway, I am going to call this the end of the video. In the next episode we will finish the pathing, get that done, get it set up, and maybe start working on some of the builds for the rides for Freeport, and some house actors and theming and all that good stuff, and get a good start on Freeport. So I will catch y'all in the next episode.